Hello everyone, hi, good morning, how are you doing today? I hope you have had a lovely week. Time is flying and I feel it's been such a long time since we had a morning coffee catch up like that. Can't remember when was the last one. Maybe not that long ago, but it feels like ages. I think I skipped one live AMA a couple of weeks ago, but otherwise we had quite a good number of interviews over the past few months since the start of the new year. And I know it's already March, and for me the new year is, I'm still talking about the new year like it was just a couple of weeks ago. But it's very nice to be here today to have a chill out coffee catch up, because I really love these where we can just have a nice chat, talk about what you've been up to, what I've been up to. I left the music in the background, but if it's annoying, just let me know. And so today there's no real agenda. So just about catching up on what you've been up to. If you want to tell me more about what you're working on, maybe any new project or any challenges that you may be facing, happy to also give you some updates on my end. And as I mentioned on my Discord and on my social media a few times, I really want to bring back the video games vibe to the upcoming live AMAs. So what happened is, some of you may remember, like a long time ago, last year, the year before, when I started this live streams. Initially, we were playing video games with my guests, so they used to come here to my place. Now I have a bunch of plants instead. But yeah, they used to come here and we used to play video games during the interview. So not necessarily during the entire interview, but usually what we used to do is to start the interview, talk about, what my guests were doing, the startup, and then have some kind of break where we play video game and talk about more chill out things, like what they do on their free time and just how they've met maybe, or how they met their co-founders, things like that. And then we get back to the interview. And so with COVID, it's not really safe for people to come to my place. So we stopped doing that. We switched to fully remote interviews, and we clearly had to drop the gaming part. I know that you can play video games with people when you're remote, and I know that it's not a problem, but most of the time I focus on interviewing early stage founders, and they not necessarily gamers, so they don't necessarily have Steam installed, they don't necessarily have controllers, and it's funny that the gaming part has always been what freaks people out for some reason. So doing that remote, it's even worse. So yeah, we had to drop that, and I want to bring it back in some way. Like, we've been having remote interviews for now almost a year already, and it's nice, but it's not the same. You don't have the same relationship with people. You don't have this sense of intimacy. So yeah, trying to bring that back. So I selected a bunch of games that I want to try out today that don't necessarily require an install at all. You can just play in your web browser and that's it. And I think that the kind of hyper casual games that could work well with guests that are not familiar with games. You don't need to have a controller, you just need to have a mouse, and that's it. So I have selected a bunch of games I want to try out, and for some of you who are not yet part of my Discord, I'm going to drop the links there. So if you're curious, check it out. I just actually dropped the link to join the Discord on my Twitter. I think if you are on Twitch or on YouTube, sorry, you should be able to find it in just on the channel description. And so in the live stream section, I'll make sure to just drop the link so you can try them out with me. As I said, no install, no need for controllers, nothing. So hopefully that will be a good way of bringing back some gaming. Hey, Yinshi! You say yeah for browser games and yeah for hyper casual multiplayer too. Yeah, I'm I wasn't necessarily aware of all these because I've been playing games for ages. So for me, it has never really been a barrier. If I want to try a game, I just download it on Steam or on the Epic Store, whatever. So yeah, I haven't really looked for it, but when I started diving into this category of game, I've been very surprised. There's a bunch of games, and I've already tried a few because I wanted to make a first selection for today. I haven't tried everything, but still, it sounds quite interesting. So I really can't wait to start that. Yinshi, how are you doing? You were also here on the previous stream when we had Despina as a guest, and I really loved your question. I found it really interesting, so yeah, really happy to have you around again. What have you been up to before starting with the games? I want really to wake up, get some coffee, so let's just have a chit chat before. What have you been up to? Oh, thank you. You say thank you for organizing these streams. Well, I'm actually working right now on a new video talking about kind of why I'm doing that. Lots of people have been asking me what's in for you, and the answer is pretty easy. It's just so interesting. I mean, I meet super interesting people online through these interviews, whether it is just deep diving into my guest story and background and journey, or simply meeting with people. I have met so many people just online only through just doing that. So other people who've been following me on social media, people who ended up on my channel for some reason, and that is just a pleasure to have you here around, seeing the same name again. That's just very nice. Talking about the regular ones, Luke, hey Luke, how are you doing today? Good to have you here. And it's always nice to see your name popping and just saying hi. Knowing that you're quite often around, that's pretty nice. And I love the fact that you also started doing your own content. I haven't really been keeping track with everything you've been up to recently, but I know that I've seen a few things on LinkedIn about recent content you created. Yinshi, you said that you have been developing in WebXR, which is also what motivated you, which is also why you're motivated by the no install ethos of browser and casual games. Yeah, it's interesting. I used to be very involved in the XR, VR, AR scene before. I haven't been for quite some time, but lately I have been very interested in virtual being and, the VTuber and all this. Yeah, virtual being. I don't know if there are many words for that. And I've joined a few groups, and it's funny because there's lots of people coming from virtual reality and XR in these communities. And so looking at some tools, I want to experiment with it, and I may be experimenting with it over the weekend. I have so many tabs open right now on my computer, and yesterday I was preparing a bit what I was going to show today and setting up a few things, and then really quickly I just got back to this and to those tabs open, and I started playing around. And I think the big difficulty of virtual beings is to have a first good avatar, like a first good 3D model, and that's the hard part. And I'm not a 3D modeler, so I'm trying to try different tools, and I think I'm going to continue doing that over the weekend. But it's funny that, this community and just being interested in one topic, you actually end up going back to old contacts and friends and groups that you were involved in before. I find this really fascinating. Luke, you say you are starting a YouTube channel about your career and sharing software tutorials. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, well, let me know once you have your first videos, because I saw your videos on LinkedIn, but I thought it was just on LinkedIn, so I didn't know you created a channel. Be sure to send me a link to your channel. I'll have a look. I'll subscribe also, because I know pretty well that a subscribe are super important to grow your channel. And I say it pretty often, but I kind of made a mistake. It's not a mistake, but let's say I choose to live stream on many platforms, which means that my YouTube channel isn't growing really well, even if I have a nice viewership. It's not growing really well because you don't need to be subscribed to my channel to see the video. You can just follow me on Twitter or be connected on LinkedIn, and that's a problem because people don't subscribe, so we can't really track the numbers and see the growth as other platforms and channels. You said your video for now have been just on LinkedIn, but you will be going on YouTube soon. Okay, so when you do, let me know. It's quite different. I like YouTube, but in the same time, creating video, I love live streams and this live interactions. Creating video, I feel is a big piece of work every time. I want to get back to working on some videos. I've done a few. The last one was on accelerator program for startups, and I've been thinking about some new ideas for those videos. I was a bit disappointed last time by the video I did because of the quality of the image. So I have a webcam, I don't have a proper camera, and maybe I should have used my phone in the end, but I use my webcam and it doesn't do really well in low light. So I tried to have to record in different places. Still in this flat, but different angles and everything, and the quality in the end wasn't that great, and I tried to spend too much time in post-production to improve that when it was just a capture, right? So maybe next time I'll try with my phone, or I'll try not to record at night. I don't know, but I need to improve that, and the time I spend on the post-production kind of put me a bit down when it comes to creating video, it's slow down. And also I've been super busy since the beginning of the year on my own startup. I've been just working on so many things for my startup, especially since the beginning of the year. We kind of changed our approach a bit, so I suddenly had to start from scratch, creating a new narrative and making sure that it is uniform over different platforms, starting communicating. So yeah, lots of work. I also wear now my biz dev hat, which is something I'm not used to. So it has been quite intense since the start of the year. All good, I guess, but yeah, quite intense. So I haven't had time to create new content, but I want to. I have started already working on the next video. So look, you say you're using your 15 years old video camera. Oh, I see. Well, it's okay. It can work fine. Especially right now, you have small progress in terms of cameras, but it's all about knowing how to use it. Oh, that's good. I did a cold brew, and I haven't done one for a long time. That's so good. Yinchi, you said the rise of social media has made the nuance of crowdsourcing an important factor, and I also have noted the barrier caused by the complexity of 3D model creation. I am always constantly researching easy-to-use modeling tools, and actually have been working on building such a tool as well, mainly for internal use. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think it can be confusing. I have been starting researching on that also, and you have a gap between the professional who are 3D modelers, and they are artists and they know how to use these professional tools and they can do an amazing job. And then you have some tools that are for people who are not technical or are not artists and don't know how to create from scratch. And so in the middle, it's very hard to find something that is easy to understand but also offer a wide range of customization. And it can be confusing also what you get in the end, like what kind of format you can get, how you can use it, can you actually integrate this with this other tool that you're going to use for animation, and there are so many things. It can quickly be very confusing. But that's good to hear that you're working on your own tool. Look, you say you could never do 3D modeling, you always hated it. Yeah, well, I've tried a few tools yesterday and it was okay. It's just I wish there were more way of combining existing models. So you have some people who create some models, and what I want to do is to say, oh, I want this hair with these eyes, with this color, with this clothes, and it's not that easy. So yeah. In Shi, there is quite a big gap between the outcomes and complexity of professional and casual tools. It should be easy. Yeah, well, like everything else, when it's new, it's not that easy. Okay, should we also launch some game while we're chatting? I'm just going to stop the music so we may have some sound from the games themselves, and I'm going to switch the view. And we can still have this nice chat, but in the same time, I'll be trying a few things. And as I said, I'll be putting the links to Discord. So if you're interested in trying out with me, well, you can just join me there. Let's start with Gather. Gather is it's called Gather Town, and it's like, for what I understand, it's like a RPG old game, like a Game Boy Pokemon game, combined with a video conference tool. And so I've tried it during a big event, not that big, but still during a nice networking event. Oh crap, that's right, this one doesn't work with my browser. Great. And I was a bit disappointed in the sense that it was pretty nice, but I think when you have too many people, it can be quickly crowded, and that was a bit annoying. Like, there were lots of people everywhere, and even if it wasn't that busy, okay, there was still, some kind of noise. So you were walking around, and because you were in an area where you had people around you, there was some problem with that. Like you couldn't really load really well the you couldn't really load really well the webcam and the sound of the people, or you were slowed down by that. So if you were walking straight line and were walking by some other avatars, then it was a problem. So okay, I don't care about that. Okay, I'm going to try to share it with you because I couldn't before. Of course, I'm using Opera, and most of the time it works really well with everything, and everything sees Opera as a Chrome tab, but sometimes it doesn't work out, and this is one of the few games that requires to use Chrome. And why my capture doesn't want to see this? So I can see Discord, Streamlabs, okay, and you don't see Chrome. Fine. Okay, you know what? We're going to try that in the end then. And let's try something else. Inchi, you say you think the Nintendo Wii Me, okay, I don't know this one. Creator was the, oh yes, the Me, that's the small characters with their big head. The first one to have big heads. You say you think that the creator was the closest I have seen to finding the balance from a long time ago. Yes. Okay, so this one, it's called Brother Quest. I'm going to reload the page. Yes, okay. So, can I just log in? Yeah. Okay. Login? Is it working? It didn't work earlier. I created another account and another account, and okay. Let's try maybe the other one. Login? Okay. Let's create a new character then. It never works. Okay, so continue. Yes. So I'm going to create a new character, and I know you can't see because I just removed while I create a new thing. So I have to add my email and create a password. Okay, so I'm going to bring back the capture now. Okay, so here we are, Brother Quest. I like it. I tried it yesterday really quickly, and when I saw the screenshot already, it was like, oh, that's kind of nice. So let's see. I have no idea how to bring more people in this. It says 1 player, but I'm wondering how to bring more players in. I don't know for you, the sound is very loud for me, so maybe I'm going to decrease it a bit. Okay, so everything is in the Brother way now. I'm on in F2, and let's see. I can kill some rats, which kind of reminds me of an old Harry Potter game where you could actually fight rats. Like that was the big enemy of the first few levels where you have to kill rats. So it says 1 player in your instance, 0 player total, and I have no idea why. Does anyone know this game? It's just the address is Brother Quest, and it runs on Heroku app. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Heroku. It's a great tool when you're experimenting with new things, or when you try to have a website and you try to put it online for a project, and you don't want to pay for a hosting service or anything. And I've used it for a few projects, especially during hackathons. I find find it very nice. Okay, so I have this character. I can fight rats. I can talk to a priest. Okay. Okay, so that's nice. But how about how do I invite people? Like if I want to play with one of you, what do I do? I can share it on social media. Doesn't really help, right? So this is glowing, but that is just my objectives and the things I can do. So that's what I'm looking for. Some help here. So it's a multiplayer game inviting you to explore a world of adventure from your web browser. Okay. Madame Roy, you say the volume of the game is too loud. Yeah, it is for me too. Okay, I'm going to decrease it. Is it better now? That's the thing with this kind of games. Sometimes it's just suddenly really, really high. I just don't find how to do that. So if I wanted, I could get the source on GitHub, but that's not what I want. Metamura, you say you hear no difference, to be honest. Really? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to decrease a lot then the sound. What about now? That should be better. Okay, so still no information about how to play with other people. That's not a good start. Come on! Because that could be a nice environment. You know, someone joined for the live AMA and we just walk around, we visit, we kill a few rats, we talk to a few NPCs and... Oh, that looks like Zelda. That's exactly the beach in Zelda. So still, 1 player in my instance, 0 player in total. No, nothing I can do. Okay. So maybe you can't play with people. I mean, you have to play with random people. But I'm right. We don't hear the game anymore. I guess that's fine. Yeah. Okay, I can try to bring it back slightly. Hey David, morning. What are you playing? So right now we are trying Brother Quest. And I haven't figured out how to bring more people in this game. Like, I think it's pretty nice. You know, we can kill rats, we can talk to people, we can get into some houses and we can walk around. It's nice, it's a chill out environment. There were a fire on the corner, so we could also just sit down around the fire. So could be nice during the interviews, but I can't figure out how to invite people. There is nothing in the URL, like nothing that says that this is a specific instance and I can share it. Yes, that's a web game. Yes, it is. It is just all on the internet and on your web browser. So you also have the code on GitHub. It's all based on HTML, so that's pretty nice. But what I want to do is to play with other people. Like I can't just do that and have my guest not being able to join me. Like that doesn't make sense, right? So I guess that's going to be a pass. Okay, so I can put some messages, but if it's just a message for me, as I'm the only one player, that's not going to really help us, right? So I guess it's a pass. That sucks because I really like it. I think it's pretty easy. You just click with your mouse where you want to go, so pretty straightforward. And that's not a game where you have to play. Like we could just be clicking around with my guest and not necessarily have to do anything. And okay, well, that's good when the sound stop. Let's go to the next game. Yes, David, is called Browser Quest. No, browser like a web browser. Yes, Yinshi put the name. I can share the link with you. I actually am going to use the Discord for that in the live stream room. But I can also put it, I think, in Restream. No, it's not on the right computer. So I put the link on Discord. And as you can see, there is nothing that says in which instances we are. So Yinshi, you say having trouble signing up, logging in. It took me a while also. For some reason, even if I have my login and password, I have to create a new one every time. So I've tried it yesterday just to have the password ready, so I don't have to create every time the password and my logins. And yeah, no, it for some reason it didn't want to use that. So I think it may be a bit broken when it comes to login, but the sign up worked immediately. So to be honest on this, I'm not sure what to do next. No, don't open Mozilla. There's just nothing to invite people on. So David, you say, I was tempted to install Windows just so I could play old school RuneScape. Oh yes. Is it just on Windows? Do you have to have Windows to play RuneScape? I'm wondering if there's a Mac version. RuneScape Mac? Yeah, it is. I think it works on Mac. But then you may not want to play on your Mac. I remember trying a few games, but yeah, that wasn't really... I mean, I'm a PC gamer, so I love playing on PC. You know, having my keyboard and my mouse and everything, it's easier. I find it much better. So yeah, I haven't tried it actually. I know about RuneScape, but I haven't tried it. Do you think that it's good when you're not a gamer? Like if I ask my guests to download it, will it be okay? I want to avoid anyone to download anything. Yinshi, you said there should be a WebGL way to play RuneScape, but I guess on Safari it will have to be WebGL 1. Maybe, yeah, but you don't necessarily need to use Safari when you're on a Mac. But there may be some restriction indeed when it comes to web technologies on a Mac. I'm not sure about that. You are the expert, Yinshi, on that, definitely. What I notice also is many of my guests are joining from a Mac, so they don't necessarily have a PC, and that's also one of the reasons why I can't ask them to download anything, or to, I don't know, join things that are just for Windows. Okay, so first one didn't work out on my browser. The second one, I can't invite people. That's good. Okay. Let's see. Can I now maybe display the other one? No, still not. Okay, fine. Well, let's go to a third one then. I guess, yeah, we have to pass on this one. Yinshi, you're only just learning. Well, that's much more than what I'm doing, so that's good. Let's see. We have another game here called The Last Bug. Oh yeah, I found this one on itch.io. And that looks cool and easy, and I don't know about the sound for you now. I think I put the sound pretty low, so that should be okay. It's very energetic, good for morning. David, have you seen hubs.mozilla.com? No, I haven't. What's that? Okay, so The Last Bug. Let's do that. Let's try it. Enter your name. Okay. Yes. So we choose now a character. Do they have some abilities or something? Yes. This one can make bombs, and it's a bug bomber. Okay. This one is a healer. Okay. We have one here which has a big armor and accidentally shots. That's what this means. And this one, deep impact, speed, dash. Okay, we'll start with the first one. I guess that's the... Yeah, I guess that's it. The first one. Join room. So what about I create a room, and if some of you want to join, you can go there. Okay. How do I do that? Waiting room, maps, item. Nope, nope. Okay, so how do I get people to join me? That's always the big question. Okay, create a room. I have a room. The music is nice. I'm going to put it a bit higher. So I have my waiting room. Okay. No, I don't want to add a bot. I want to add people. Oh, Yinshi, how did you appear here? Oh, I see. So you just need to go to the last bug and then you look for me, right? You just find my name. So I'm going to share on the Discord. Yinshi, yes, people join themselves. Okay, so I don't need... for some reason, I'm always expecting to have a link, a direct link for people to join. So a few things. Yinshi, you said Hubs is the WebGL WebXR in browser VR chat room. Works on desktop, not sure about Mac, as well as VR headset via browser, so WebXR. Okay. Could be interesting. I'm going to open it. Mozilla Hub. Hub.mozilla. Hub.mozilla. Maybe people can join really easily, and you know we don't necessarily do anything, but just walk around. That could be a thing. Yinshi, you say music is loud. Yes, it is. Okay. I decrease it on my end, but it could also be your local volume. It's very high. I had to really put my sound in minimum level. Okay, let's get started. Yinshi, we play together. We're on it. Let's do that. Yeah, on my end it should be quite low, the sound. Collect 3 flags or be the last one standing. Okay. How do we play that? I can zoom in. Okay. I think you're the first one to play, Yinshi. So you just destroyed one. I don't know what's one case, one thing, and for some reason it's still your turn. So it seems to be a turn by turn game. My turn, okay. So I can either destroy things. Oh, the game tells me what to do. I think the game tells me what to do. Metamurai, you confirm? Yeah, music is fine here, so that's good. Okay. So I can just destroy things. Okay. So let's follow the tutorial then. And you get some stuff when you destroy things. Oh, I think I got some grenades. Timeout. So you have to be fast. Okay, that's a fast game. You can't... You get timed out. So I'm here. And I'm not sure I see where you are, Yinshi. I don't see your character there. Oh yes, you're over there. Okay, you're over there and you're green on green. And you just disappeared. I don't know why. What can I do? Can I just attack something? Do something? So just about removing blocks. What about the items I have? Can I do something with that? Like if I take this? Oh no, I don't want to do that here. Can I do it that far away? Oh, I see. So I have to be fast and I have to use the item while it's still my turn. Otherwise, I pass my turn. Fine. Yinshi, they hide enemies during your move and action phases. Okay, that makes sense. So you just destroyed a big tree and you're going to get this thing. Okay, so what if I do, well, this doesn't really do much, but if I try to use that, the machete, and I do that, what does it do? Just cut the grass? Oh no, and then I can just move there. I haven't moved much. I like this game. I think it's pretty nice and you don't really need to understand what you're doing. The game really helps you, and so we could just be chatting with some guests and that's completely fine. So you get 1 flag, and to win you need to have 3 flags or just be out of environment, like be out of grass to walk around. What's that? My turn. Fine. So I'm going to try to get this. I don't know what this is. Grenade and other stuff. Okay, lots of energy. Baseball bat. Okay, so I just kick what's around. Yinshi, the timeout is quite demanding. It is, yeah, you barely have the time to understand what's going on, what the item do. You burned the flag. Oh, okay, is that how you get it? Okay, so I get a bunch of stuff. And what if I do this? Oops, what oops? What did I do? Okay, so I sent a grenade. Oh, I burned you. Oh, I killed you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yinshi, you say there's also a 5-second lag to the Twitch stream. Yes, there is, yes. Good move. Yeah, I killed you. Okay. But you have 1 flag, so... I didn't even know it was PvP. Me neither. I didn't get that either. I thought it was more about the board itself when you don't have anywhere to go anymore. But okay, interesting. What do you think about the game? Is it a good one? I think it's not bad. I think it's quite nice. So, the last bug. Where is my... I had a pen before. I never can get them right. Okay. Right here. Yinshi, it's like Hexagon Bomberman. Exactly, yes. But maybe easier to play because you have the tutorial and you always have indication of where you can place things and what you can do. So I think it's pretty nice because no one can be completely lost. So let's see, I do have my list here and this one is a pass. No, it's a win, so that's good. The last bug. We'll definitely be playing that. Okay, what about we try another one then? Time is flying. We need to find more games. Yinshi, possibly too demanding to play in the background due to the timeout. PvP will also bring out some pretty competitive behavior. Yeah, well, yes, but if we have a break during the interview, like if we do like we did before, where we do the introduction, we talk about the guest startup, and then we like, okay, let's have a break, play some game. We do a few games, and then we get back to the interview. I think it could do fine. And we talk about other stuff during this time. So I'm going to stop that. Let's try another one. I have open on my tabs this, which is Campfire, and I'm not sure what you think about this one. So I'm going to share it also on Discord. Here we are. So Campfire. Let's begin. I think it's pretty straightforward, and I'm wondering if it's maybe a bit boring. So there are two things I can do. There are two characters. I don't even know how to invite people. That's always the thing. There's two characters, a monkey that plays the tambourine. Okay, so with the mouse, I just control it. And the other character, how do I get it to play anything already? Oh yeah, okay. So the other character can play the guitar. That's horrible. I feel that it's a nice experimentation, but could be very quickly boring. Like, I'm not going to tell my guests, oh, let's compose some music together, and that's it. I don't know. What do you think? But when you play one alone, it's kind of funny, I have to say. But I'm not sure if it would be really that interesting with other people. No interest in this one. No one says anything about this one. So is it a good thing or not? I don't think it is. Okay, well, we'll pass then. And I have no idea how to invite people also. That's always the big thing, right? Okay, we even have the email of the person who did it. David, you say it's a cool idea. Yeah, I think it's nice. And when you're playing alone, it's you want to continue, like you want to do your to compose your sounds, But yeah, I don't know. Yinshi, have you got a game in mind? I found a link shareable, one called Ducklings. Oh, well, please feel free to share. I'm definitely happy to try that. Yeah, definitely happy to try different games that you can suggest. As soon as it doesn't require installs, that's good. Okay, so this one I'm not super convinced, right? Let's move on. And Yinshi, feel free to put the link. Oh, you did it. Okay, so we're going to try yours first, and then I have another one based on the sound and on music. What is this? Ducklings. Okay. You're a duck now. Swim around and search for lonely lost ducklings. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, the sound is loud. Okay. So I am a duck and I can swim around. Okay. Okay. And I'm supposed to find other ducks, right? Oh, this one has a hat. Am I supposed to follow a direction? Okay, I have the hat sometime. I have no idea what's the thing with the hat. Yinshi, you say, I'm sorry, it's not multiplayer in web, only in app. Okay. Okay, fine. So I'm not sure how I could get my guests to download an app. I mean, it's easy, but in the same time, I'm wondering for me to stream my screen from my phone, it may be a bit of a hassle. So okay, well, I'm going to stop this one. I'll keep the tab open, but yeah, maybe I can try the app some days. Inchi, you say you collect ducklings and bring back to the nest. Okay, so you have to bring them back. Okay, so you don't click on them, you kind of try to push them to follow you. Fine. I'll try the app. It's on both Apple and Google, so maybe I can try the app and then see if it could be something. I haven't really done any like live streaming from my phone, so I don't know how it can turn out, but why not? Why not? That's a good idea. I have another game here. Be careful, the sound is very loud on this one. I'm going to share it on the Discord. Yeah, that's a music game, and this one I'm supposed to be able to have a link to invite people. So I'm going. I put the link in the Discord, but I'm going to put another link as soon as I have. I have it. Can I have it? No. Ah, crap. Back to select song. Begin an online session. Here we are. So I have this. I'm going to share it on the Discord. That's the direct link, and I think it's kind of a rhythm game. Very Japanese. Everything is written in Japanese. Okay. Okay. So at least one person joined. Let's just try easy. Anime? Okay. Up to you. You see, Yinchi, one of the big challenges for web multiplayer is latency, which is why the last bug is okay, but actually game will struggle, yes. Extreme? No way! No, oh, it's so loud. No way! I can't do that. I can't do this one. Nope, nope. Why can't I do anything? Okay. Nope, nope. Easy. I want some easy game. Okay, that will do fine. Easy. I am terrible at that. Oh, we don't have. What are the? I think we can do. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Am I on the top? Who's playing with me? Is it you, Yinchi? Okay, that's bad. But I don't see yours. I don't know what to do in this case. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. I got the big ones, but I'm not sure. What? Not sure what happens when it's a yellow. No, no. I am very bad at this kind of synchronization, like rhythm games. But that could be easy. Oh, Yinchi, you say it's turn-based. Oh, I can't look it. So you say it's turn-based, apparently. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I have to do mine, and then you have to do yours. I still haven't figured out what happened when it's yellow. And I think I'm going to have a very bad score. But then if it's just a turn-based, why do I see 2 lines? Okay, so I've done mine. Nothing. I've done mine, and then it's yours. Yinchi said done is D key, K is K. You're Dunshan. Are you? I thought I was Dunshan. No, Okay, I'm a bit confused what just happened. I thought I was Dunshan. Okay, so I'm a bit confused. What do you think, Yinchi? Do you think it's a bit confusing for people who are not necessarily familiar with this kind of games? Because right now I am a bit confused by just what just happened. Did we play together really? Because I saw 2 people there, but Yinchi, it's confusing. Yes, I agree. Oh, that's a shame because it's nice. You just played it? Well, I just played it too. And you only saw your own stream. Okay. That's really odd. Maybe something didn't work with the multiplayer feature. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a bit confusing. So maybe I can try to find another type of rhythm game that maybe may work better for my guest and would be easier. I'm not sure, yeah. Okay, next, what do we have? I think that was boring. Well, we don't have that much. Okay, so far we just have found one. What's that? Oh yes, I opened this one, but I think it's going to be too difficult to set up with my guest. It's just Pokemon battles, and I looked around yesterday and I couldn't find how to play with other people. Yinchi, you say these games are helping to uncover the various ways that web-based games are not all ready for prime time. Oh yeah, that's correct. Oh no, there were another game that I think is good. I know the guy who created it. Let's see, I think it's in my extensions. Battle tab. Yes, right here. Okay, so that should be easy because it's made for that. It's optimized for that. So new battle. Okay, I'm going to do a battle private, casual, create a link, and I'm going to put the link there. Okay. So I propose a link. Yes. We have Best Viking here. No, that's not my link. How does this work? Friends, high scores, profile, options. So I'm looking for an opponent. Who's Best Viking? Is it someone here called Best Viking or not? Maybe not. I don't know. It's not you. Okay. Well, fine. Maybe we can just do a random battle. Okay, let's just try to do a random battle then. Nope. And to cancel this one, new battle, casual, okay. And I can just join people. That's how it works, right? Okay, I'm already on the battle. I don't know what's going on, but that's fine. Apparently, they can join me with just the link. What is that? Battle attacker. I just have this one, so I can only do that. So I have first position. Everything. Okay. So I'm going to position everything. Here we are. Okay, I am ready. Yes, it's just battleship. Yes, it is. So I am ready. Oh, David, you're here. Okay, so that's why it worked suddenly. It's because David arrived. It was a bit confusing because I had no messages. Just, okay, a battle starts. No idea what's going on. So yes, it is just battleships. So I can see my screen, and then we're ready. We are waiting for David to be ready, so to position his own ships. I think my positioning is okay. So I see my positioning, and then I have just to click around. So you're starting, David. Okay. I'm wondering how many people can join the battle. Like if we can do like 4 or 3 maps like that, maybe a lot for screen. My turn. Okay, let's do this. Nothing already. Yes, Yinshi, David should not be looking at my screen because otherwise he knows exactly where are my ships. Yes. Okay, so I got hit pretty hard. What's that? There's different features. Oh, okay. Nope. I think it's really nice. I like it. As I said, I had a nice catch up the other day with the creators of these, and they're pretty cool. I really like their vision. Let's do that. Nothing. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I don't think David is looking at my screen or on Twitch because otherwise he will know. I like to use the random thing because it's going to hit 3 different positions. Yeah. Some music would be nice on the background for such game, you know, something to get you ready for a battle. But otherwise, I think it's pretty nice. It's definitely easy to play. Oh no, my sea monster. I should maybe not say that it's a sea monster. It gives some indication. I am bad at that. At least this one really fits the bill. This game is very easy. So it's pretty good. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think that I have a good idea of the position. 2 here, maybe we can go for 3. Yes, 3. So here is 3 already, so I think I got his sailboat. and another 3 here. So here I think it's going to be the longboat. Yes, 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 yes. So I got 2 of his ships. Yinshi, I didn't realize the sea monster was one of my ships. Yes, the first time I tried just the tutorial, I wasn't sure also. Yes. Is there also, is timing decoupled? A rapid turn-based mechanics is quite effective. It is, yes, it works really well. Okay, random, nothing. Wondering what it can be here. We have 3 thing like that. Oh, maybe it's a sea monster. I'm stupid. Yes, okay. Yes, I destroyed the sea monster. So now there's just the mini sub that's left, and I have no idea where it is. I think so, yeah, that's the only one that's left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just going to play with the random thing. Doesn't help. Yinshi, art is cute, friendly, and look out, David. Yes. I agree, yes, it's very friendly, it's very nice, and you know, that's the type of gameplay everyone knows. Simple battleship battle. Where is your mini sub? Ouch. Crap, I can't find it. Okay, I think it works really, really nice. I'm not that good. But I thought, you know, it could be super fast, but actually the end is the hardest part when you have covered a large ground and you don't really know. Ooh. Okay, so now there's just 3 different positions, and since it's a mini sub, it's just 2 different two blocks, right? So I just need to find the last block and it's over. Yes, I won. Yes. Okay, I don't know for you, but I think this one works really well. So that's pretty nice. Maybe some music in the background would be nice too, but yeah, that's pretty nice. So we got 2 that works well. David, you said you couldn't find my last block. Yes, I know. But you were very close, because the last thing was the sea monster, and once you know the shape of the sea monster, it gets easier. You had the audio, but turned the screen off. Good, you didn't cheat. That's nice. Okay, so I think the last one that I really want to try out is Gather Town, and for some reason it doesn't work with many things. It doesn't work with my opera. So let's try to put on screen this, but for some reason it just doesn't want. So I'm telling you, I have a Chrome web browser open. It's open, but I just for some reason can't display it. Maybe if I try not with Chrome, but with, let's see, what do we have? Firefox. Firefox will work. The two web browsers I usually use are Opera and, okay, so this seems to be working. Opera and Brave, which is pretty nice too. So you don't see it. You see, Streamlabs sees Streamlabs, so it sees itself. It sees Opera, Discord, and other thing, but not the other one. That's not funny. Okay, that just disappeared. Great. Wait, what's that? No, that's Opera. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. It seems to be working. So I'm going to try GatherTown this time. Going to find an avatar quickly. They have guns? Okay, this one is good. So yes, hello. Yeah, I know you can't see that. And I joined the gathering. Okay. So if I share the link, okay, if I skip the tutorial, I allow my mic. Hello, my mic. Okay. Invite. And if I copy this and I send it to Discord, okay, we managed to get everything to work, which is a kind of a miracle, because usually when you try to do things live, it just doesn't work out. I can even make it bigger, and that's good. So I am controlling this character, and I can go to, ooh, that's kind of, there is lots of lag. So I can move around, controlling this small character. It's pretty nice. I can get into some areas where I have some videos. So I think that's because it's the tutorial, and you kind of have to go into a room that already exist. But what if I could create my own space? Not necessarily with private spaces like that, but more like having a nice, I don't know, chill out room. Oh, Yinshi, you're here. Hey, I can see you. Hey, how are you? So it's pretty nice. We can see people. I'm wondering if it's the best way to have people on the stream through the webcam this way, or through just another big webcam like I used to do, and just have our characters here. Maybe that would be the best. But yeah, I could create something like recreating my my living room. So here I think they're showing us that we can have this kind of rooms for big events, where you have your sponsor and you have a table for your sponsor. I think it's pretty nice. It kind of recreates the vibe where you go to an event and you have all these like both areas and you go talk to people. Problem is you have people appearing, like Yinshi is appearing right now, and thing is, it's nice, but when you have too many people, it gets crowded and you have some lag, which is really weird. This day it happened to me, and yeah, there was some big lag. So because there were too many people. So here we have co-working spaces, spotlight. We have a simulation of an office. I like the couch. It looks a lot like the logo I created for the channel. Okay, and then I have a choice. I can create different rules. different rooms, pricing, feature, or return there. What do you think, everyone? What do you think if I try to create something? I think they're supposed to have some kind of games. What's that? No, I don't need an ad. Where are the games? I remember they mentioned some games, but I can't see any. What's that? That's you, Yinshi. Okay. So there's the co-working. Oh, okay. So that's the whiteboard tool. That's pretty nice. Can you imagine having a meeting with your team and then you just turn to the whiteboard and suddenly you have a whiteboard? I think that works well. I can't find the games. Oh no. Okay. Oh, maybe here. I see Tetris. Is it a real Tetris game? X to interact. Okay. So it is a Tetris game. And right now I'm playing with Yinshi. Tetris. How do you play that? Okay. No, I don't get how to play. Live? How does this work? I have the sound now of the game. So it's like a mini page, like a web page within this environment. Oh, I have to wait until there is a new round opening. Okay. Can I just play on my own or play with Yinshi? No? Okay. Apparently not. So I'm not sure about the games that are within... Okay, I'm not sure about the games that are within this tool, but I actually think it's pretty nice. What do you think, everyone? Should we try to do something with that? With our guest? Maybe a mini game or just walking around and say, okay, let's just sit down around the fire together and that's it, and just use it as, you know, just a background thing. Doesn't have to be like super interactive. Or Yinshi, you think it's great? Okay, yeah, I think too. I think it's pretty straightforward. You know, you just follow a link, create an avatar, and you're in. So that could work well. Well, we have at least 3 games. If you think of any other game we could be playing that are easy like that can be joined with just a click on a link, no install, no download, nothing like that, and yeah, and that are very easy to understand, let me know, because I'm really looking forward to bringing some gaming vibe again to the usual stream and to the live AMAs. Like, for the past year, we've been having these AMAs only fully remotely, and it's kind of fun, but you really miss something when you don't have an activity with the people. And also, it's good to be able to interview anyone in the world, but in the same time, I don't necessarily have the same connection. It's not people I've already met, it's people I have quickly exchange with. Finding guests is tricky. Finding guests and talking about video games at some point is even more tricky. You don't really know if they're going to be up for that. So yeah, I really want to be able to say, okay, look at this link, it's pretty straightforward, and yeah, we'll see. Next stream, I'm going to actually be hosting it not on a Saturday morning, but on a Friday. I think it's a Friday afternoon. And we're going to play Fortnite because I'm going to interview someone who is in the gaming scene and esports. And so I need to play around with Fortnite because I haven't played Fortnite. I've been watching lots of live stream, but I've never played on my own. So I need to prep my game, and we're going to play Fortnite during the interview. So I think that's going to be kind of the start of bringing back video games to the channel. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, I have other games on my list, but I know that many of them are not really fun, or doesn't really look that very interesting to play on a stream. I saw something like kind of I don't know, with colors, and it's kind of a board game with colors, and I was like, okay, maybe not, but maybe I can try to find even just environments where we can walk around. It doesn't have to be a game, it just could be an environment that we put around us, and so we just walk around during the interview or discover, or yeah, something like that. I don't know, I'm really open to ideas right now, but that's the kind of thing that I want to bring back, just so there is a moment in the stream where I can have a chat with my guests that is not just about being super serious about answering questions, and it's just chill out. We're just messing around, and that's it. Yinshi, you say, when I get my Node.js hosting relocated to something more resilient, I might even write us a social room. Yeah, that could be fun. You say it's like a more social version of Remo. Remo, I don't know Remo. What's Remo? Okay. I haven't heard of it. I know several things that are called Remo. What's going on? But I don't know about that. What is it? Oh, I see. Yes. I've seen a few tools like that recently. As everyone is trying to move their events online, I've seen many things going on. I've tried something called Toucan, like the animal. And it's pretty interesting because you just see tables, and basically you are like something that floats around. So you have your face that is floating around, and you join a table. And when you join a table, you are part of the discussion. So you see everyone's faces, and it really feels like being around a table, because you can say, you can give a name to your table and say, okay, we're talking about this topic. And so it's pretty nice, but in the same time, I feel that these tools, as soon as you're in a big event and you have many people, it's very weird to start a conversation. Like when I mentioned the other day I was using GatherTown, I was joining a networking event and I was pretty excited about it. And then apart from the lag, the other problem was that I didn't know how to join a conversation. Like there was a small group of people and everyone was talking, and so you join and suddenly everyone see your face on the screen, like your big face. And you don't know if you should say hi, meaning interrupting the conversation, or just be silent. And if you're silent, you're kind of spying on them. Like you don't know if they want you in the discussion or not. And so I find it really weird when people already know each other to join these kind of tools to have such a discussion. I don't know what you think about that, but yeah. Yinshi, Remo is also join a table paradigm. Okay. David, have you seen Topia? Topia? No, I haven't. Talent mobility platform? That may not be it. Topia.io. Video chat in virtual world. Okay. Oh, that looks nice, like a story. It's funny. It exactly looks like GatherTown, the website where you have this, and it's almost the same people just appearing here. Okay, so it's a customized virtual world. Okay. And it looks like a drawing. I like that. So you can create something custom. That could be nice. Let's see. Could be free until 25 people, so that's good. I like that. Yinji, it looks like Topia makes the webcam streaming be proximity triggered. Yeah, well, it was the same with Gazatown. That's how it works. So I'm definitely tempted to try that. Device not supported. So it's Chrome. Okay. What if I switch back to this? Yeah, so we're going again to change the capture and to get back to Opera. This one, nope. Opera, this one, okay. Next, okay. Hello, yes, so you're not going to see anything. Yeah. I did allow it. Okay, done. What's wrong with that? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so because I'm on stream, I can't use my webcam in different places, and without my webcam it doesn't want to work. So that could be a problem, because these kind of tools are very nice and I definitely want to use them. But in the same time, I'm thinking, if I use such a tool, but we have to get the webcam on there, that means that I can't get my webcam on the stream. And I actually like the idea that using the system I use right now, the webcam are quite big, and with those tools we will be limited to what the tool offer. So I think that would be pretty nice if we Shinji, you said second webcam. Yeah, well, that would be ideal. But otherwise, that would be nice to be able to have the webcam here on the stream, and to join a tool that doesn't necessarily require a webcam. Like Gazatown, I can use it even without my webcam. My mic, it's not a problem, because I can use my mic on different places at the same time. But for my webcam, it is a problem. So yeah, I don't know exactly how I will fix that with Topia. But that is definitely worth exploring. And we have reached the 100 messages today on the stream. I like this kind of messages from Restream. And it's already 12:30 and I'm so hungry all the time these days. But you know what? It's really nice to try different tools. And as I said, if you think about anything else I need to try out, let me know. I have a few other in mind that I think I heard that Spelunky have an online version, like on just on your web browser, but I'm wondering if it's multiplayer. I don't think it's multiplayer. So we'll see. The Pokemon battle, I really wanted to do that because it's pretty easy. Anyone can play a battle, but the setup seems to be really tricky. So we have found a few, which is good, and it's so nice to be able to test them with you. But then, yeah, we'll see. And the next big step will be to convince my guest to join me on the stream and to play video games. So the next guest is secured, but the one after, that's going to be the big discussion. Maybe if I mention it too early, that's kind of when people get scared. I'm not sure. There's definitely a moment where people are not sure anymore if they want to join as soon as I mention video games. So I need to bring that to the discussion slowly. Anyway, what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Anyone has anything? I think the weather is okay. I mean, we see the webcam has been messing around, so clearly means that the weather is quite bright. Not sure if it's sunny though. But yeah, do you have any plans? Maybe any games playing or anything? I think for me it's going to be a pretty chill out. Yeah. Oh, David, it's your birthday tomorrow. 32. Wow. Happy birthday. That's super nice. Happy birthday to you. What are you doing for your birthday? Are you doing anything? Anything at home? Or yeah, I don't know. Maybe cooking some cake. Like that's the minimum you have to do. Bake something. Bake a cake. David, you say, hopefully the sun is out and you can get some beers. Yes, definitely. Well, happy birthday to you. I'll definitely send you a message to wish you a happy birthday, but if I forget, which is also possible, I wish you a happy birthday now. That's super nice. You say you're going to go around to your mum because it's going to be Mother's Day. Take over. Oh, right. You know what? With Mother's Day, I'm always confused because in the UK and in France, it's not the same day. I don't know why. It's really weird, but it's just, I think it's not the same month. And so I always see all those ads and all those things about Mother's Day, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should, send a message to my mom. But then it's not in France. And then when it's Mother's Day in France, I always forget because I have no reminder, nothing, because I'm in the UK and everything is UK related. And so I think she's used for me not to send anything for Mother's Day. I think they're okay with that. I remember the birthdays, but Mother's Days and Father's Days, no way. And you say USA is different too, I think. Yes, it is. But I thought that sometimes in Europe you have many things that are the same, and Mother's Days could be. I can't remember if it's just a different month or if it's just a different week. And yeah, right now there is some sun. And as you can see, I have a pretty poor webcam that doesn't really like when there's sudden changes. Yinshi, you say, I have a video to edit. Should be quick though, but then returning to some more WebXR dev work. That's nice. Well, get some time also for yourself and to get some rest. David, you say, what about you? What's your plan? Well, good question. I spent some time last weekend to play video games, and I liked it. In the same time, it wasn't that fun. Like, it was nice to play some video games, but my partner and I, we wanted to play No Man's Sky, and we haven't played for a long time. And I remember last time it was kind of frustrating, the multiplayer part. We really struggled finding each other, and this time it was easier, but still there was some confusion. We decided to start over, and it wasn't that much fun. It was more about how do we do that, and lots of confusion. So certainly no video games this weekend, or maybe just on my own. But as I said earlier in the stream, I don't know if you were around, but I've been looking a lot at virtual beings, and I think over the weekend I'm going to read more about it. I asked for some information in a Facebook group, and I got some people to send me some resources. So I'm going to try to play around with some like 3D modeling tools, hopefully easy tools, because I'm definitely not good at creating anything from scratch. Also, I don't have a what's the name for that? A tablet, like graphic tablet to draw, and I'm so bad at drawing. But yeah, I'm going to read more resources, try a new tool. You say virtual being, what's that? That's this new trend. You have lots of VTuber where you have an avatar that is animated based on someone's expressions, like in more or less in real time, and you record it and you use that in virtual environment. So it has been used a lot in virtual reality, but also now you can see it more and more with YouTubers that don't show their face, they just show their avatar. So I want to play around with that because I'm working on a new video, and could be fun to add this, or just, I don't know, in the stream someday have a version of me like that. I don't know, it could be just fun to play around, and I see more and more things around it, so I want to know more. If I could get a more or less realistic version of me, that would be so much fun. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. So far, all the tools I've found are based on anime, so you can see, you know, all this drawing, and it looks pretty good, but pretty Japanese too, and definitely don't look Japanese, so yeah, not sure I can do something realistic, but could still be interesting to mess around with. You say you're gonna make an NFT. No, I'm not going to make an NFT. Would be interesting too, but yeah, no NFT so far. But yeah, and maybe it could be interesting for some people to see how to do it. Like so far, I found some tools that are free, and I try to combine some tutorials. So I think I'm going to look into that further over the weekend, and also get some rest. I live in a flat that is just next to a construction site right now, and it's a nightmare. Like during the week, I have this noise non-stop, and it's a nightmare, really. I don't sleep well. I quite often have headache, and so the weekend there's no work outside, so I can really get some rest. And some days on the weekend I just sit down and do nothing. And it happened quite often. I just, you know, get my head to rest, so no screen, no phone, and just close my eyes and just enjoy the silence. So we'll see. I'll try to do a few things to be a bit productive, but yeah, sometimes just doing nothing is the best way to rest. Hammock 26, hi, good to see you here. Well, you actually arrived toward the end because I'm getting really hungry, and I hear that my partner is cooking something. I think he's cooking, I don't know. Maybe he's just washing the dishes, but if he's cooking something, like, it gets me really hungry right now. David, any books? I am reading a book. I am reading right now Edward Snowden. The book is called Permanent Record, but to be honest, it's a bit boring. I've watched the movies. I watched a movie about his life, and the book is following the movie. Like the movie has been based on the book, maybe, but it's exactly the same thing, and that's why it's a bit boring, because I feel like I'm not really learning anything else, anything more than by watching the movie. And also, it's written in a way that takes lots of time on very precise and specific things that don't necessarily bring anything to the story. So yeah, it takes me some time to go over it, because I'm a bit bored. Like, I had an entire chapter based on when Edward Snowden was 6, I think, and playing video games. And I'm like, yeah, that's fun, that's interesting, but maybe I'd prefer to spend a chapter on the story and of how he got public or whatever. So yeah, I'm half done into the book, and it's still not the moment where he thinks about revealing or going public about information or anything. So it's pretty slow. If you have the choice between reading the book and watching the movie, I'd recommend to watch the movie. I think the book doesn't really bring much more. Have you read or listened to the Naval book? No, I haven't. I've seen the movie and the Joe Rogan interview, TED Talk. Yeah, well, that's enough. You don't need to read the book. I wanted to have more information. I was really curious to see what it was adding in the book, and a bit disappointing. I'm going to finish it, but maybe there's going to be more information later on. But so far, not that much. So yeah, but that's the plan for the weekend. These days, I haven't really touched the book for quite some time, because I used to do it on the morning, and now I just sleep a bit more on the morning on the weekend. I guess, I don't know, but yeah. But I guess that's going to be it for today. Really a huge pleasure to be here around today and to have a coffee catch up as usual. As I said, next interview will be in 2 weeks, but not on a Saturday morning. It's going to be on, I think it's Friday. I need to check it out. But I think it's going to be on a Friday. I'm going to announce the name of the guest on my social media. If some of you are not on Discord, check out the Discord. We shared a few links today with the games we tried. But also, if you need help on any project, or if you want to share some things you're working on, I think that's a nice platform to do so. There's always some people jumping in, having a look, giving some feedback, and that's exactly what it's for. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave you here. I am definitely starving, and I can confirm I heard things happening in the kitchen, so definitely excited about that. Feel free to reach out anytime. Tell us more about what you're working on, and I'll see you around for our next stream. David, enjoy the food. Yes, well, we'll catch up soon, and well, happy birthday, David. See you around, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Take some time for yourself, not just all work and additional project and everything. And we'll speak soon. Bye.